Got 11 and 9 in the last match.
Inside the power play. I don't think there's anything wrong with maybe just bunting that down the ground, try and time the ball and find a boundary in that way, but he's straight over the bowler's head. Just skewed off the bat. Simple catch, really.
Come back to the point of shot selection in the shorter formats. Is that an overused term, HD? In terms of the fact that you have to go after the bowling, it's first 6 overs, it's a T20 format. Look at that for a shot as well. Talk about shot selection, throwing it away.
Yeah, Ezekiel is a powerful strike, every ball out the ground. Whereas there's a way, there's a method to putting an innings together. We look how Dipendra Singh replayed. Now he strikes it at well over 200, and he gets there because yes, he hits the ball for 6, and yes, he hits the ball for 4. But what happens in between those boundaries is there's good hard running, there's singles, there's twos. He's always pushing hard. There's very few dot balls. But a couple of these Rhinos batters, it's either they're trying to hit the ball out the ground, it's swing or miss.
Get some bat on it, and we'll get off the mark as well. That's 4 from the bat, and first runs for Ravi Bopara, and the 50 comes up as well at the end of the power play over. 6 gone, 50 for 3.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Is Dove real soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
Himsta for a complete home.
DHI Happier Home. Today sahi.
5 sixes. 30 runs have come in 6s alone. It's going to be Critchley. Some off spin here from the far end. The left-handed batter, Kushal Malla. It's going to be Matt Critchley. He's got good figures, but he'll, of course, right and lefty combination in the middle.
Might have to bowl a few googlies here to Mala. It's a big shout, a real big shout from the keeper. It was an afterthought really from Kitchley.
Nicely bowled, good start. I don't know really what. Looks very straight to me. He's turning it, he's giving that a rip. Good signs if you're a spinner.
I thought he was going to bowl a whole lot of wrong-uns to the left-handed Mala, because Mala likes to target that leg side, hitting with the spin, but he's getting plenty of purchase. I tell you what I wouldn't mind seeing here is for the skipper Bertel to put a slip in here to Bopara. There is some turn. I know we don't often see it in T20 cricket, but there's nothing wrong with attacking when a team is 3 down.
And that's a good point. That's because you know that they bat deep, and if you can get Bopara as well and just get into that lower middle order, certainly stop the run flow. And for a bowler who's turning it so well, ideally you want to back him with more insurance in the field.
Just going back to your point around shot selection. First 36 balls, there were 24 dots. You pointed out 24 dots. That's the area that he will target to the leg spinner. So 12 scoring balls inside the power play, and they're scoring at 8 to the over. So they don't need to actually be in this position. They could be 1 down. But it's just high-risk cricket.
Fair enough point. When you've got the runs, why do you want to take runs coming off over number 7, 54 for 3.
Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
CHITWAN Rhinos taking on the POKHARA Avengers. The Avengers winning the toss and asking Rhinos to bat first. And after 7, they're 54 for 3. Seen as many as 5 bowlers in operation. The 5th being Raymond Reefer. Very tall frame. 5 for 20, his best. Plays 66 wickets for him in 94 games. A lot of experience coming here. Can he make an impact? Get another one? The natural angle to a right-handed. Keep it away.
And statistically, since the start of T20 cricket, left-arm seamers have become like gold dust. They really do have good numbers in T20 cricket.
Lefties, be it left arm spin, left arm pace, left-handed batter with their own value. HD.
The left arm is really because predominantly there's more right-hand batters than there are left-hand batters, and the ability to swing the ball back in at the start of an innings and go across left-hand batters, because traditionally there's more right-arm bowlers than there are left-arm bowlers. So, you know, getting out LBW is quite difficult. The ball often pitches outside. The ball going across, you can use the width. How about the left-arm finger spin being in the same equation?
Good-looking shot there by Kushal Malla. He's looked good since the time he's come in. We need a partnership. 2 best batters here for Rhinos to bail them out of trouble and take them into a position of strength.
You know, the left arm spin is hugely successful here in Nepal. It might very well be because they're short of left-hand batters. There's a lot of right-hand batters in Nepal cricket.
That's a lovely strike. Just the sound of ball. How beautifully executed that. Bang maximum as well. Crossing ropes, creating hopes. Complete follow through on that one. And that's Ravi Bopara at his best.
Effortless. There's just a little bit more width for Bopara to be able to free his arms than there was for the Benkenstein attempt to go over the top. When Benkenstein got out, Deleda was bowling the right arm, bowling it at the stumps, and Benkenstein almost was a little bit cramped for room to free the arms.
Sensible cricket. They'll push for the second. They'll get 2. Very, very fine running as well. Got to add some calmness in a situation like this where you've lost 3 quick.
I think if the Rhinos are going to go far in this competition, the 2 men at the crease are going to have big tournaments. Kushal Malla for his power, Bopara for his calmness, and he's a very fine player. He's got a... It'll be a wide. Plenty of experience in the T20 game. Whenever we put up his graphic, we only see his international record of 38. I think it is 38 games. He's played 470 something T20 matches. He knows his way around a T20 cricket field.
This question is, how much of T20 cricket is also about individual brilliance? You know, it's a team sport. How much of short format cricket is individual brilliance as well? Nicely worked away. Good use of his wrist. Just rolls it over, gets a single, gets to the other end, and will retain strike as well for the next over. 12 runs, 66 for 3.
Vivo. Insta for a complete home.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Bopar, everything right at the moment in the middle. As they've been eyeing another wicket, this partnership will be threatening for them. I just spoke about individual brilliance coming to the fore in a short format cricket. We talk about teams coming together. You spoke about a comprehensive performance early in the day by Royals, cohesive performance. But a freakish performance also comes in handy. How well is he accessing the gaps here?
Yeah, I think if you look at the long version of the game, we go to the test match. Very seldom does one performance win you a match. And that's why I think that's more of the team game. When you get to the T20, one bit of brilliance can win you a match. We think of the Rhinos in their first match during this year's Sohail Tanvir Pfeiffer, but no other performance. I mean, I know Kaki gets 21 not out, but it's not a spectacular knock. But Pfeiffer just wins you the match. Very seldom will that happen in the long version of the game. One performance will win you a match.
On QHD. Thank you for that. Yeah, you need a maverick sometime to just go out there in the shorter formats and get a win, like Sohail Tanvir in the last outing. That's high. Fielder readying himself underneath that, and we'll watch it sail over him as well. It's raining sixes. We are in the 9th over, and it's the 6th of this innings. And it's Malla's second.
Another Siddhartha Bank 6. The scary thing here is that Kushal Malla doesn't get anywhere near the middle of the bat, but he still clears the boundary. Now he sweeps along the ground. That's a wonderful bit of fielding. Oh, we'll definitely go upstairs. I think they've made a hash of that.
Ball had a lot of pace on that one. Great commitment, great dive. By the end of it, I just reckon that ball may have trickled away.
I think initially Bastelator does very well here. So he gets rid of it. Then he clatters into the boundary. Now what happens? It just settles there. That's where the error happens. So I think that'll be 4.
Well, they say it takes 2 to tango. Not this time though. 4 signaled. Commitment there. It's not easy. It's become a little hotter here. The sun's beating hard. He's just finished his bowling, Bastelator. Yeah, right now both these batters have settled very well into their innings. And that's a good sign for the Rhinos. "12 runs so far in over number 9. Takes the leading edge, having a slip early on for the leg spinner, HD. That would have gone straight into his hands. And that's how are the ways of the game.
Expensive over this 16, excuse me, coming from it already. This is all to do with the width. Pokhara doesn't mind that this is fine, the outside edge. He's always going to have a cut at this because of the width that's presented. Now it goes full and Pokhara goes over extra cover. The man that does the fielding, but it's a good over for the Rhinos. 17 runs coming from it. That's 9 gone, 83 for 3.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
It's the Lumbini Lions and then the Biratnagar Kings and Janakpur Bulls. It's going to be a single round robin contest for each team. A total of 32 matches, including the final on the 21st. 8 teams, over 130 players across 18 match days. It's the festival of the Himalayas. As Narayan Joshi comes on to bowl with gentle medium paces. He's looking so good here. Sometimes you just get the feeling very early in your innings that today is my day, HD.
Well, I thought that POKHARA was playing well in their opening match. He got a beauty of a delivery. The name escapes me, of the left-arm spinner who got the ball to just turn and find the outside edge. And I think Stephen Eskenazi, who was standing up to the stumps, took the catch. He was looking good, though. And here he's looking fine. Definitely looking in complete control.
This partnership looking good, threatening if you're an Avengers fan. And the surface is 180 to score early in the day. May just give the batters the confidence to play through the line and get more adventurous in the back end of the game as well.
You asked the question pre-match, do I think that the surface is better than what the opening two were? I don't think the opening two were poor at all, but look a lot better now that we're starting to see another team bat on it. Cover drives being played. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, please. Kushal Malla at his very best.
Well, that's the shot of a form. Presenting the full phase of the bat. Didn't try to overhit it. More of timing and class. Hold the pose. That's a very good looking attractive hit, and that's a quality shot as well.
Narayan Joshi bowling that right into the hitting zone. At this sort of pace, you're going to have some serious variation and skill, because if you land it in that hitting zone, you are going to get punished.
Couple that with 5 boundaries as well. This is what's been the highlight. Soft hands pushing for the second. Bopara says, we'll take it easy. We'll stick to one. Sometime age and youth disagree, HD.
I was about to say that there was a day when Ravi Bopara would have trundled through for 2. But the grey has started to appear in the beard. Hence the reason why it's just a casual 1.
He should thank heavens that he's not batting alongside Dipendra Singh Airi. He would have been left with no option but the second. Nicely played. 2 is the call. That's in the gap. Nicely punched. Good timing on that. Another fine over this. Already 10 runs.
Gee, I think that's an undervalued stroke, that. It won't make any highlights package, but it should. Because it's just back of a length and he's just nudged it past extra cover's left hand and got 2. This is great cricket.
Very classy. Good delivery. So it's been a very good first 10 overs here. They've come back well. The Rhinos at the halfway stage. They're 93 for 3, setting themselves up for a very big score, as both the teams will also head into a quick water break in hot and cool conditions.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dry, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
शिक्षा र खेलकुदका माध्यमले विश्व मानचित्रमा चिनिँदैछ मेरो सिटी अफ क्रिकेट धनगढी अनि यो सहर चिनाउन अगुवाई गर्ने मेरो कलेज मेरो एसपीए कलेज मेरो गौरव
बैंकिङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है
Vivo Himsta for a complete home.
रिफ्रेश बनाउँछ भित्रैबाट फ्रेश
Into fresh freshness that bonds.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
Himstar for a complete home.
Siddhartha Rewards. यसमा points छ। Siddhartha Bank.
On Mondays, on Tuesdays, 3 days in, it's delivering above and beyond all the hype. Something very special we're going to be a part of. Finally, Michael Leask is coming into the attack. Couldn't understand why he hadn't bowled yet. The Scottish all-rounder, the off-spinner, will try to take it away from the left-handed Kushal Malla.
Partnership is assuming dangerous proportions. 47 of 29. POKHARA, an old head on wise shoulders. Kushal Malla, the exuberance of youth, putting together a good partnership. A left-right combination, helping as well. Not let the bowlers settle down. They've taken full toll of the short side, and they've ran well between wickets as well. Not as well as Dipendra Singh Airi in the morning. They've done really well. More than handy off spinner. Plays for Scotland, aggressive batter, middle order.